Hello, my name is Columbus Copeland. After 43 years, I decided to tell my story about me smoking marijuana in the 7th grade. And I continued to smoke marijuana through my senior year in high school. But on July 2nd, 1979, that day would stick with me for the rest of my entire life. I was getting high with someone, and little did I realize they laced my joint with angel dust. My God, when I finally made it home the afternoon of July 2nd, 1979, when I laid down, the entire room was spinning around and around. While the room was spinning around and around, it seemed like my life was spinning out of control, and I couldn't stop either one of them from spinning. Even though I was high as I ever been in my entire life, but I was conscious. I would forever believe that God allowed me to remain conscious in order to show me how I was about to destroy my life. And to make matters worse, I had a full basketball scholarship to attend Emmanuel Junior College in Franklin Springs, Georgia, the fall of 1979, and I was about to throw everything away. While I was lying there with the room spinning around and around, I thought about my grandfather, Guy Copeland, who was my father's father. My grandfather had a tremendous influence on my life. He was so proud of me when I received my basketball scholarship. And I thought about it, how disappointed my grandfather would be if he found out I was smoking marijuana. Then I thought about my parents, how they made so many financial sacrifices over the years of sending me to basketball camps. Then I thought about my high school basketball coach, Coach Bobby Brock. As a matter of fact, it was because of my high school basketball coach that I received a basketball scholarship. You see, despite me being the first boys basketball player at Clinton High School to earn All-State, not one college basketball coach recruited me, simply because of my poor grades and 475 SAT scores. That's right, you heard me. I only scored 475 on the SAT test. But to every young person who may be watching this video throughout this entire world, baby, I want to talk with you about a word that's called passion. Young people, I'm a living witness. When you're passionate about your dream, your passion will cause other people to act on your behalf. Because of my passion, drive, and determination to get a full basketball scholarship, my high school basketball coach made one phone call, and I received a full basketball scholarship to attend Emmanuel Junior College in Franklin Springs, Georgia on May 30th, 1979, and I was about to throw everything away. Now, when the nighttime came, that's when I became scared. My God, when I say I became scared, I thought matter of fact, I was afraid to go to sleep, because I felt if I went to sleep, I wouldn't wake up the next morning. What I did, young people, I called on the name of Jesus like I never called on him before in my entire life. When I say I prayed that night. I heard Mama and Daddy talk about this man called Jesus. My grandmama, Lucille Copeland, was a Pentecostal preacher. And my grandfather, Guy Copeland, he was the head deacon of the church. They often talked about the man named Jesus. But I found out for myself that night that God He's a prayer answering God. I made God a promise. I said, Lord, if you please spare my life, I will never touch marijuana again another day in my life. When I realized that God had spared my life on July 2nd, 1979, I praise and thank God like never before. And I never touched marijuana again since July 2nd, 1979. Maybe it's just me. But it seems like that marijuana has a strong hold on our young people today like never before. Now, we got high back in the day, but I never seen anything like I'm seeing now. You know, for several years, I struggled with whether I should share my story or not about me smoking marijuana. That my soul convicted me. saying, Columbus Copeland, why are you so overly concerned about your image? You should be more concerned about the millions and millions of young people whose lives are being destroyed every year because of drugs. Then my soul convicted me again, saying, how many more Columbus Copeland out there that you can possibly save their lives? As a matter of fact, how many more Columbus Copeland out there that need to hear your story? So from this day going forward, October the 6th, 2017, my goal is simple: to spread my message to every young person throughout this entire world, how drugs and marijuana almost destroyed my life. As a matter of fact, I thought I was going to die that night. That's why I was so sick. So go to my website, www.columbuscopeland.com, and press the booking and leave me a very detailed message about the message that you want me to deliver to your young people. Or if you want to reach me by phone, 980-230-1234, 980-230-1234. You know, while I was preparing for this message, I thought about the time when I got suspended from school for smoking marijuana, and I should have got expelled. I was getting high with 3 other guys, and Miss Linda Moon, I never will forget it. She came outside and caught me with a joint in my hand. 1 month before I received my basketball scholarship, I said, oh, that's it. I'm not going to receive a basketball scholarship now, because I am going getting ready to get expelled. I said, that's it. And Mr. Howard, who was my preacher, my principal, who was my principal in 1979, but somehow God touched Miss Linda Moon's heart on the way to Mr. Howard's office. And she said, Mr. Howard, these 4 young men have been disrupting my class the entire year. And Mr. Howard looked at me in particular. He said, that's it, 5 days for all of you. To say I was devastated is an understatement. I got suspended for 5 days for smoking marijuana. I got suspended on a Thursday, and I got up as if I was going to school the next day, and I didn't get on the bus. And I called my mother, Janie Mae Copeland, Mama, until the day she died. And I called my aunt, Moms, until the day she died in 1981. So I made my mind up. I wasn't going to tell my parents that I got suspended from high school for 5 days. And I remember as if it was yesterday. I was so nervous. It was on a Sunday afternoon. And after church at 5 o'clock. And I was so nervous when I went on this particular day. I decided to call her mama. I don't know why I did it. But my God, I was so nervous. I said, Mama, I got suspended from high school for 5 days for smoking marijuana. And she stood there and didn't say anything for like 10 minutes. Oh my God, my God. Oh my God, help me get through this. Oh my God, my God. Oh my God, help me get through this, Father. Oh my God. I say she cried that day, she cried that day. I say she cried. She cried that day. She just kept saying over and over, Columbus, you the last person I thought would get suspended from high school. She kept saying that over and over. My God, my God. Please help me get through this, Father. And she just kept saying that over and over. Columbus, I never thought you would get suspended from high school. And she cried like I never seen her cry before in my entire life. So for those of you young people who currently doing drugs, please, my God, please stop. I was very, very fortunate that I didn't lose my life that night on July 2nd, 1979. But you, on the other hand, may not be so fortunate. Please stop. And parents, please talk with your children about drugs. I was very, very fortunate that I didn't lose my life that night on July 2nd, 1979. Please talk with your children about smoking marijuana, about using drugs, period. I was 13 years old in the 7th grade, and my parents never knew about that. They never knew about that. So please, please talk with your children about drugs. My phone should be ringing off the hook now. 980-230-1234. Or go to my website and leave me a very detailed message about the message that you want me to bring to your children, but your student. So, to every high school, college, middle school, elementary school, you're never too young to find out about marijuana. So go to my website, again, and press booking, www.columbuscopeland.com. Or if you want to reach me by phone, 980-230-1234. And to all of you athletes who are playing sport, I don't care what sport it is. I came out of during a time where grades was important, but not like they are now. College coaches don't care how great you are. If you don't have the grades, you will not step 1 foot on their college campus. So get your grades. I would love to come in to talk with your young people about the importance of grades. Go to my website again, www.columbuscopeland.com, and press the booking. And my next video, I'm going to talk about why I was in Mrs. Howard's office at least 10 to 15 times, maybe 20 times, throughout the 4 years I was in high school. So get your young people who are being bullied and teased. You don't want to miss this, this next video. My God, I enjoyed bringing this video to you. Hope you enjoyed it also. My phone should be ringing off the hook, 980-230-1234. Thank you, and God bless you so much.